Hello, and welcome to this video. This video is going to be the next video in our Pixelmon Server series. If you want to join the Pixelmon server, you just have to be playing the latest version of Pixelmon, which is 9.0.8 at the moment. Here's the IP address. IP address should be in the description as well. But this video, all we're going to be doing is looking at the item prices. So we're looking at the item prices and we're going to change a whole bunch of them. So if we go here, we can see this shopkeeper. He buys and sells the daycares, which sells for 25,000. So we did change this price a few times. I think we lowered it to 10,000, and then we put it back up to 25,000, which is the default price. And then it sold for 2,500. I guess the sell price doesn't matter, right? The main thing is $25,000 would take absolutely forever to get on this server at the moment. Maybe there'll be better ways to earn money in the future, but we can see it costs 25,000. If we go here, I think we actually saved it, right? We could just reload. There's also another reason that we lowered the price, because we were just out exploring. We went to a village, and we found a daycare. And there was actually 3 daycares at that place right there, right? I guess we need to do the item NPC editor, and then we need to refresh his stock. Now he sells daycares for $5,000. That's it. So instead of trying to get 25,000, you just need to get 5,000, and they just sell for 500. So I guess maybe if you find one or you wanted to resell to another player later, maybe you can sell it for like 4,000 or yeah, maybe something like that, 4,000 or 2,500. Because if we go here, GMS, if we go to our village that we found, I think it was Savannah Village 1. And imagine there's going to be other villages. I know that daycares don't spawn in every village. So they are decently rare. You might find a daycare by itself out in the wilderness. But if we come to the daycare here, we can see here's the person in here. She's going to greet you. There's like a PC. I wonder if we should like start taking them. We know that this is going to break, right? There's no point buying the healers because the healers are going to break. We have to figure out how do you recolor them, right? Because this is a pink healer. And with this PC, this is a pink PC. So maybe we have to figure out how do we get the different colored PCs. So I wonder if we should just take this one, right? This is what most people are going to do. I think most people are just going to go to these places. Where'd the PC go? Where'd the PC go? Is it just outside? I think sometimes it'll spawn outside if it can't find a place to spawn, right? Should be a PC somewhere. Because the main thing we were showing here was the daycare centers. So I wonder why the PC went away. If it's deleted, we can test it, right? We could find a PC. I just want to check something. So we're supposed to mine it. It's supposed to drop, right? PCs are supposed to drop when you buy them. Oh, it just drops as a normal color PC. I get it now. Okay. So it was a pink PC, but then you buy it, and then it turns to a regular colored PC. So you have to figure out how to dye them, right? Because this person, they had a pink PC here, and then we stole them, and then we got a couple of PCs for the base that we didn't have to crap by the looks of it. I think that's what most people are going to do. They're just going to come here, raid everything, steal all the chests, steal everything from the chest, get all the loot, get the breeding centers. Especially if breeding centers cost 25,000, right? Here's one part. Here's a Pokemon we don't have. So usually if we encounter a Pokemon that we have not caught before, we will try to catch it. So all you do is you have a Venusaur, your number 1 Pokemon. You go Leech Seed. And what Leech Seed does is it does 10% damage to the enemy each turn. Roughly about 10% damage. So then you're damaging him 10%, and then you use Sleep Powder. 75% chance to apply it. So now he has fallen asleep, and then it did some more damage to him, so now he's down to 75%. Now we can use the Pokeballs on him, and then every turn his health is going to go lower, right? So every turn our catch chance would be increased. But just the fact that he's asleep is increasing our chance so much. And then the nest ball always seems to work so good. So as you can see here, I guess we should try to lay some torches here. Right? We should lay some torches so that monsters don't spawn. But the main thing is we can find this Daycare here, which was worth 25,000. We could mine it. And then we have a Daycare that was worth 25,000. But if we go here, there was actually 3 of them at this place, right? So someone can come here, they can buy this, but alright, we got $50,000. And then you go here to this one and steal his. And be like, alright, we just got 75,000. So now it's not as bad, right? You just go to the shopkeepers, he's gonna blow up. So all these monsters, they break the monotony. It's like we're trying to show you something, but we actually got killed, right? So we can just teleport back to our death point, and then come back here, then it's just like we never died. So if we go here, I guess he's also said things. So now it's just worth 5,000. So now it's not as good, right? It's like we found if we just need to buy a specific Daycare, they're not as expensive now. And if we just find a random Daycare in the wilderness, sure, we found 3 of them, but it's not like we got as much value. So I guess every one of these we find, it would save us 5,000 bucks, which is better than 75,000. So just because you can run around, you can find a random village, maybe you'd find a random Daycare somewhere, maybe they would have some Daycares that you could mine, and then it just pretty much lowers the value of these things, right? So that was the first thing we changed. The Daycare prices are lower. Maybe we should lower the price of diamonds as well. So look at through here. What if we should, well, maybe those are alright. I guess it's so easy to find a fishing boat to get those things. So the diamonds, we might lower the price of diamonds. I think there were some other things we're going to change, right? Down here. Oh, these items. These items we're definitely going to change, right? Getting $50,000 on the server, good luck. 30,000, even getting 30,000. So we're gonna come up with prices with these. I think we'll probably lower them to 5,000 each, maybe. Alright, so we decided on prices on all these items, right? The decimal was 50,000. It's gonna be down to 10,000. EXP all is 10,000, I think. Lucky Egg is 5,000. EXP shares is 2,000. Master Ball was 100,000, but now it's just 10,000. Same with all these power items. Before they were 30,000, now they're 5,000. So we'll just check that. We just have to go, as well as these, right? We changed the price of diamonds to 2,500. We also added a new item here, right? So if we look at the Destiny dot, we'll see there's nothing in between them. But when we reload, and then when we actually update it, there we go. So if we go here, if we refresh the items, so the thing we changed was diamonds. We just lowered the price of it from 5,000 to 2,500. As well as this guy would have changed his enchanting table and healer price, because those are based off of they take damage to make them. So if we refresh him, now the healer's $5,000 less, and same with the enchanting table. It's also $5,000 less, just because you don't need the diamond. Yeah, I guess the price of the diamonds was reduced. Did we put the wrong price on the healer? 1,500. I think we put the wrong price on the healer. Alright, we fixed that, because the healer takes 1 diamond plus 8 iron / aluminum. So we updated the price. Those are the prices. I think it was like 7,500 before, so it went down. As well as the enchanting table like cost half as much. And then if we go here, I guess that person we didn't change anything. This person, if we refresh the items, go to her, these items will be different now. As well as we added a new item, right? So Astro Ball is just now 10,000, Rare Candy is 2,500. I wonder if we should lower the price of that. Lucky Egg is 5,000, EXP Share is 2,000, EXP All is 10,000. And the Destiny Knot is 10,000. Everstone, we added that item. It cost 1,000 because it's so easy to actually get that yourself. You just have to catch a Regarola and they spawn when you're digging underground. And they have a 50% chance to drop it. So if you need Everstone, just go find it yourself. But the power weights, now they're 5,000 each instead of 30,000. Which seems like it might be reasonable to reach because you're going to need all of them, right? To breed each set of Pokemon, we're going to need 2 different power items. So for each breeding set, we're going to need to spend 10,000. And then we're going to need to at least get one of each of these so that we can breed all the different Pokemon the proper way. As well as the Destiny Knot, once we have 4 IVs on them, then we're going to start using the Destiny Knot. And then we won't be using the power items anymore, but then we'll be using them for EV trading later, I guess. So lower these prices so they're a bit more reasonable. Maybe they're obtainable. Maybe the rare candy should be a bit lower, right? Because all it does is just increases your Pokemon level by 1. We'll think about what to change it to, but I think the rare candy, just because all it does is give you a level, that's it. Maybe rare candies are worth 500 or something. Or 1,000? 500 or 1,000 bucks. One of those two, maybe. Alright, so we changed those. So we changed the EXP share price as well. It was 2,000. We just brought it up to 2,500, so it's just a little bit more. And then the rare candy, we brought it from 2,500 down to 500. Just because all they do is just give you 1 Pokemon level, that's it. So I think that's alright. And then another thing we changed was the fishing rods. We just changed this just now. We lowered the price on them. I think it was like 1,000. This was like 2,500. This was 5,000. So we left this the same, but we lowered these ones. Because they're so easy to craft anyways. If we go to the crafting recipe, if we want to make an old rod, we just need 3 sticks, 1 string, 1 Pokeball, that's it. So it just costs you like 350 to make it, that's it. Same with this good rod. Maybe we need to find blaze rods. Maybe those are a bit rare. We don't even have any blaze rods. But you could craft a good rod pretty easily. You just need like a Ultra Ball, that's it, and wherever you get these blade rod from. But the super rod, the only way to get it is to get it from a drop from a boss Pokemon. But the best way to get it is to find a boat in the overworld as you're going across the ocean and then just take it from the boat. But if you don't want to do that, it's not as well, I guess it's the same price, right? 5,000 is alright. Considering we lowered the price on everything else, 5,000 seems like it's obtainable now. Same with this, right? If we're going here, if we want to start breeding Pokemon, we'd have to figure out how to get 5,000. We'd have to get 10,000 at least. If we want to start trading all of our Pokemon, we need to get like 10,000. Same with the Destiny Knot. If we want to do really good EV trading or IV trading, we would need to get multiples of these, right? If we have 6 breeding slots, if they're all down to Destiny Knots at the end, we would just need 6 Destiny Knots, and then 6 of these, as well as maybe 6 Everstones later. So I guess even though they're like this, we're gonna need a lot of them anyway. So even though they seem cheap, I guess at the moment, no, they're still really expensive. 10,000 is a lot of money. Even though they're relatively cheap compared to before, I guess, right? Compared to this was 100,000, this was 50,000, this was 50,000 as well. So now it's like 20% of the original price. Everstone, you couldn't even buy it, but Everstone, you just go catch a regalia, and then that's it, right? Why did our regalia's item look different? Why did ours look different? Why does ours have a different item? He's supposed to carry it 50% of the time. What item is he carrying? A hard stone. I wonder if they changed it. Because here it says the held item chance is a 5% chance to have a Everstone, 5% chance to have a hard stone. So whenever we were playing, Rogue and Golia dropped it 50% of the time, right? He held it 50% of the time. So I wonder if they changed it? Because literally we just go dig down in the mining layer, we go mining, and every time we found a Regalia, we would catch it, we'd have a 50% chance to get a Everstone. But if they changed it to 5%, that makes it harder to actually get it. Wonder if that's true. Alright, we just put it back up to 2,500 just in case that is true, right? So we did that, we added that, and then we changed the price of it, and then this Rug and Rolla used to have a 50% chance, I guess, to carry the Everstone, but now maybe it's just a 5% chance. So now that we have that done, we looked at the prices there. So I think we have Wolio, and then maybe this is the evolution of him. So we're getting a bunch of these other Pokemon out of the way as well once you try to find them. We didn't show these shiny Pokemon, right? We did have 2 shiny Pokemon as well. We had Wallaby. We seen him walking in the... yeah, he still does that. So what we did to find him, we were in the Savannah. Over here. And then while we were battling with another Pokemon, we were fighting him. And then we seen these sparkles coming out of the bushes as we were in a battle with another Pokemon. And they were like... wait a minute, there's sparkles in the bushes over there. Except it would be darker, because I don't think there was as many torches, right? So it'd be dark like this, and then you'd really be able to see it. And then the other one, we were like in the... yeah, we were like running around somewhere. And then we just seen it on the mini-map. The mini-map showed us where this one was. Yeah, there it is. So we can see on the mini-map, we know that a ducklet usually appears blue on the mini-map, and then we see the ducklet, and we see that it was a pink ducklet. Then we went over there, and they're like, wait a minute, it has sparkles as well. So this is our second shiny Pokemon. So we just run around, we look at the mini-map, and we say, like, is there a new Pokemon that we see that we haven't seen before? Because that's all we do. Run around, look at the mini-map, like maybe this Pokemon's actually a new one, or is this just a Wallaby over here? And then we run over here and be like, yeah, it's a Wallaby, we already have that one. And then we look on the mini map, and if there's any picture that we don't think we've seen before, we just run towards it, then we catch it. So we did that. This video was just a price update video. So I don't think we need to change anything, right? Maybe these evolution stones are still fine at 5,000 bucks. So I think they are decently hard to get, unless you get it from a drop from a Pokemon or from a chest or something. So we changed all these things. We changed the Daycare. We changed some things in here. We changed the iron rod. That's right. Changed the rods. And all these items. So we'll end the video. We'll make a new video at some point. But we're play testing the server. We wanted to start breeding, and we're like, getting 30,000 is insane, so we need to actually adjust these prices on these things. Even getting 10,000 is going to be insane. We're going to have to go do a lot of mining or something. I think mining would be a good way to actually make money on the server. So we'll end the video then. That was it. And then we'll see in the next video. We'll see if these changes are good. I think we're going to go buy and get a full inventory. Or maybe we'll pause the video, and then we'll come back what happens after we buy a whole bunch of things. Then maybe we can actually buy them. Alright, so we decided to make some more changes, right? We just lowered the price of the healer to 2,500, so it's better to come and buy it from this person than to craft it yourself. Just to make healers more available, at the trade machine, it would cost you like 7,500 to make it. Or you can steal it from the places, right? You can go to the villages, you can steal them. So instead of it being 7,500, now it's 2,500. At the chatting table is down a little bit less because we lowered the price of diamonds. Because diamonds were 2,500, we lowered them to 2,000. And we added emeralds to the store, so now emeralds are actually 2,500. Did we change something with this store too? No, I don't think we did. So those are the things we changed. We just did that. Now, let's try selling some items, right? So if we've been mining for a bit, I guess you could even do this with Pokemon drops. If you've been stockpiling Pokemon drops, just sell them maybe. But we have all this redstone we can mine with the Fortune 3 pickaxe and all this coal as well. And we also have these emeralds. We only have 13 emeralds. That's all the emeralds that we have found. If we go to sell, redstone sells for 10 each. So if we sell these, we get 5,120. So how many stacks is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 8 stacks, we could get 5,000. So I think it probably does take a long time to get this. There's so many other things that take money out of the game, like having to make yourself iron armor all the time. Plus the Pokeballs, right? Pokeballs take so much money. That's where most of our money goes. So if we sell this, and then we sell this coal that we don't need, we're going to actually need coal because we need torches. We set torches in the biomes that we find everything in. But we get another 4,650 for this, and then we actually have 10,000. So we regret selling that coal already because we're going to need a whole bunch of coal. I guess we could sell a stack of lapis. Maybe we have some. Or if not, we're going to have to go find some. But I guess one stack sells for $640. And then we have $10,000. And then if we go here, 10,000. So 10,000 probably is still a lot of money, right? We had to sell a lot of coal and a lot of redstone to be able to get this money. But now we can actually buy some of the breeding items. So I think 5,000 seems alright. Or we can get the EXP all. And we get the Destiny Lot. So I think it's going to take us a while to actually get 5,000 again. But if we do need to breed in the future, they are affordable. And then we'll keep playing for a bit, and then we'll think about these prices. And then we'll see. I think these prices are pretty good for now. It makes them affordable so you can actually buy them, but they're still decently expensive, so it's still going to take you a while to get them. But not absolutely forever like it was before. So we'll end the video. Sparks has joined the server, so we'll go check with him. Yeah, one person joined. Thumbs to the edge of the thumb. I was just finishing the new price of the video though. So we'll end this video and then we'll come back. So this was just the price update video, the check of the market to make it so we can actually breed items. So we'll see in the next video what we change.